Hi everybody, welcome to Yoga with Anadil. I am Anadil. In today's yoga together, we will be strengthening our immunity systems. So an all-round yoga practice is the best way to help do that, together with eating well, moving regularly, and staying well hydrated. So this healthy lifestyle is what is the best way to keep a strong immunity system. But there are also times when you can give it an extra boost with some yoga poses, and that's what we're going to do together today. So please hop onto your mat and I'll see you there in a moment. Let us begin seated. And of course you can do this sitting in a chair, otherwise come to ground, and we'll sit in Sukhasana. It's the easy pose, it's the pose that rests us at ease. And in this pose, and even if you're on the chair, I'd like to hold my inner thighs and just roll them inwards and back, just to create a little bit more stability. You can use your hands to also move the flesh on your buttocks back a little bit too. And we're simply going to work with slowing the breath down, because this simple act of slowing the breath, breathing smoothly, breathing nourishingly, reduces the heart rate, which in turn reduces the stress hormone levels, which in turn strengthens our immunity in the long term. So let's hold on to the knees, lift through the spine, and we're just softly going to open, rock back and forth as we breathe. So hold on to your knees, and as we breathe in, offer your heart forward. Open through the chest, maybe open gently through the throat as you arch through the back. Big breath in. Now slow the breath and breathe out for 3. Lean back with your heart curl through the spine for 2. Maybe you drop your chin to chest for 1. As you breathe in, I'm just going to turn to the side. We'll move forward once again. Big breath in. Slowing the breath down. When you're ready to breathe out, then you move, so let the breath lead you back into your curl. Rock your pelvis up towards the sky. Draw your chin to chest. When you're ready to breathe in, let your breath lead you and let the movement follow alongside that breath. Big breath in. And breath out. Keep pulsing with your breath back and forth, all the while slowing that breath down as much as is comfortable without straining. We don't want to create any stress in the body, so no strain, just breathe slowly. As soon as your breath in moves, then your body stretches your heart out alongside it. As soon as you're ready to exhale, you begin to curl through the spine. Keep exhaling, reaching the end of your exhale and the movement at the same time. So we're synchronizing. Big breath in, forward, and breath out. Back. Please keep moving, keep going, all the while slowing the breath down. Little by little. And the more we can maintain this slow, easy breath, the more we move throughout our day in a lower heart rate state, in a reduced stress hormone state, which all the while supports our immune system. Now let's come to stillness, and we'll stretch our legs out in front of us for our next pose, which is
twist.
So keeping the hands beside us, lifting up nice and tall, big breath in. Placing your right hand across the outside of your left leg. Bringing your left hand behind you for support. And as you breathe in, we lengthen through the spine, so you're creating space in the vertebrae. And as you breathe out, think about the middle of your spine. Maybe think about your heart leading around to your left hand side for a gentle twist. And wherever you land, just stay and breathe. Now, the theory behind yoga twists helping our immunity is that it helps an optimum digestive system by this compression and releasing fresh blood into this area, to avoid toxins building up, which can lead to inflammation and other imbalances. So twisting works to help support our immunity in this way. And then release. We'll bring our arms to the front, our heart to the front, and we'll gently move across to the other side. So now we're taking your left hand across your right leg, breathe in, lifting up. And as we breathe out, we'll just gently sweep our heart across to your right hand side. And wherever you land is enough. We'll gently curl the toes back towards our face, keep our legs active, and importantly, we breathe. And then release. We'll do that again. This time you can keep your legs straight as they are, or you can lift through your left leg and hug around. So you can bring your foot in to the place that's comfortable for you, keeping your feet about hip distance apart, and you can use your right arm to hug around. Again, your left one goes behind you for support. So let me turn around so you can see this. And then we lift through the hand and place it back. So we just use that hand to support us, to keep us upright. So hug in. You can use your hand, you can hug into the nook of your elbow, but what we want to do before we twist is just engage that the toes back towards your face, and then lift through the spine on your in-breath. And as we breathe out, hug into that knee and offer your heart around to your left hand side. Now this time, wherever you land, in whichever version you're doing, you ease off just slightly. Maybe take your heart forward as you breathe in, and then activate through the body as you twist, breathe out, and travel alongside your out breath. Let's ease off, breathe in, bring your heart, your gaze forward, ease off the leg, breath out, hug around that leg as you offer your heart back. And then releasing, bringing the arms back in front of you, bringing that leg down and lifting on up with the arms. Let's just neutralize through the spine a little bit, so you can walk, slide your fingers, your hands up and down. So it's just helping the body around the spine just to move up and down to help neutralize a little bit through that twist. Make sure you're breathing. And then bring that down. So you can keep your legs straight, or this time you can bend through your right knee. Use your left hand to hug around with the hand onto that right leg. Your right hand moves behind you for support. As you breathe in, curl the left toes back, lift through the spine, and as we breathe out, hold into that leg gently to offer your heart over to the right hand side. Just as you breathe out, meet your edge, and then let's just move away as you breathe in. Just ease off that twist. Breath out. Let's move in, taking your navel towards your spine. Breath out. Twist around. Breath in. Ease off. And one more time. Breath out. And wherever you land this time in your twist, you stay. As long as you can breathe openly, peacefully, and with ease, then you stay. Maybe you explore a little bit more space. If you find it hard to breathe here, then we simply move out of the twist a little into a space that you can breathe into. Keep breathing. Keeping your gaze low, your drishti, your focal point, is just past your nose on the ground. And then release. Releasing the hands, coming back around to the front, bringing that right knee down if you have the knee bent. Lifting through the arms, big breath in. And then sweeping the hands, the palms of the hands across and up, one after the other, just neutralizing through the spine before bringing the hands down to the earth. There is one final variation in this half Lord of the Fishes pose. If you have that in your practice already, please feel free to use that now. Otherwise, stay tuned and we'll work deeper into that in upcoming videos. But for now, the next pose is a supported fish pose. Seems to be all about the fishes today. So let's bring our feet in and let's make our way to lying on our backs. So have the knees bent just to begin with. And maybe you want to prop up onto your elbows to help come down, but just find your way down in the best way you can. With knees bent, place your arms down onto the earth beside you, ready for our supported fish posture. Your arms are placed on the earth with the palms facing down beside your body. And let's just gently rock our right buttock up, and then you place your hand just underneath that buttock gently. Doesn't have to be all the way under. And you might feel like you need to shuffle your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit, and that's fine. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So lifting through the left buttock, placing your hands still palms facing down onto the earth. So you're kind of just sitting on your hands really. So just make sure you're comfortable and not feeling any discomfort by doing that. And then we'll stretch through the legs and draw the feet further together, if not all the way. As we lay here, we'll just begin to press the hands firmly into the earth and just shuffle your shoulders underneath you so that you can really begin to press into the ground with your elbows. And here you feel like you might be puffing up through the heart, maybe having a little bit of a back bend. You might feel like you're starting to get a little bit of a gap in the back and the mat beneath you because you are beginning to arch up through. And this could be enough. So see how you get on with this. As you breathe your next slow breath in, press into your forearms, press into your elbows, press into your hands to lift your heart up towards the sky. And you can draw your chin into chest and then just get yourself comfy first. Stay here if your neck feels like it wants to support this way, or you can begin to tilt your head back. Now if you have any support like cushions or a yoga block, you can rest your head onto that now. Otherwise you begin to drop your head back, but you keep most of the weight into your forearms, your hands, and then the lightest touch with your head down into the earth. And when you're here, you bring the shoulder blades behind your back more, so you're really taking the shoulders back behind you to open up through the heart. And you breathe here for as much as is comfortable for you. Remember that slow breathing. You begin to relax through the lower half of the body a little bit, so relax through the toes, the thighs, but keep activating an arch in the back. To come out of this, we press into the forearms, we lift our chin to chest, and you curl down once again onto your back. Bending through the knees, releasing your hands from underneath your body by rocking your hips from side to side. And it might feel quite nice to just rotate through the hands, rotate through the wrists to get the blood flowing here again. So let's come up to our sitting position once more. And once again, just take a few moments to remind ourselves how to breathe slowly. Closing the eyes, allowing the belly to rise and fall slowly. And you can count a slow in-breath for 3. And invite your exhale to be equal length as you breathe out. Breathing in for 3, maybe even slowing that count down as you breathe out. With every breath in, as you inflate through the belly, you expand through the entire body, so you lift the spine. And as you breathe out, let's ease through the body and surrender anything you may be holding, any tension. Breathe in, imagine all of the energy, the breath, lifting through the front of the body. And as you breathe out, visualize yourself grounding down through the shoulders, down through the hips, and deeply into the earth. So keep breathing for as long as you like here, with the intention of slowing the breath down, slowing the heart rate down, reducing our stress hormones to create a stronger immune system. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this practice, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, including the full half Lord of the Fishes pose, amongst many others, then please do subscribe and keep an eye out there. And I'll see you again next time. Thank you very much for practicing with me. Namaste.